It was the first day of high school, and 15-year-old Sam sat at the back of the classroom. Invisible as always, he was the quiet kid, the one who never raised his hand, never joined clubs, and never dared to stand out. He blended into the background like a chameleon, his existence marked only by the quiet rustle of his notebook and the occasional sigh. His days were a monotonous cycle of classes, hurried lunches eaten alone, and the quiet walk home. He dreamt of a world where he could express himself, where his passion for science wasn't a secret held close to his chest. But the fear of judgment, the fear of failure, was a wall he couldn't seem to climb. Then, Mr. Carter walked into the classroom. Mr. Carter wasn't like other teachers. He had a kind smile that crinkled the corners of his eyes, and a way of making even the most mundane subjects seem exciting. He possessed an almost electric energy that seemed to charge the room. On this first day, he posed a simple question that would change Sam's life forever. What's the one thing you'd do if you knew you couldn't fail? The question hung in the air, heavy with unspoken dreams and anxieties. Sam's heart pounded in his chest. He thought of his hidden passion, the countless hours spent conducting experiments in his basement lab, the intricate notes filled with scientific equations and diagrams. He longed to share his love for science, to connect with others who shared his fascination with the world around them. But the fear of ridicule, the fear of being judged and rejected, held him captive. That night, something shifted within him. Mr. Carter's question echoed in his mind, a persistent whisper urging him to break free from his self-imposed isolation. He spent the evening setting up his camera, carefully arranging his equipment, his hands trembling slightly with a mixture of excitement and apprehension. He chose a simple experiment, baking soda and vinegar, a classic reaction that always fascinated him. He filmed himself, explaining the process with a nervous enthusiasm. The video wasn't perfect, the lighting was uneven, and his voice trembled at times, but it was a start. He uploaded it, his heart pounding in his chest, and waited. The response was overwhelming. People connected with his passion, his genuine enthusiasm for science. He received comments and messages of support, encouragement, and shared curiosity. It was a validation he hadn't expected, a confirmation that he wasn't alone in his love for science. He continued to upload videos, experimenting with new ideas, improving his technique, and growing his audience. His channel became a platform for him to share his knowledge, to inspire others, and to finally break free from the invisible shackles of self-doubt. Months turned into years. His channel grew exponentially, accumulating thousands of subscribers, and his confidence soared.